Yeah, Mount Rushmore holds the Big Four, the four most influential men in U.S. history. Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Roosevelt. Let's get it. George set the foundation of our nation, the start in many generations. He set a great principle for how to lead in order for a country to succeed. First was general of the American Revolution, led us to peace thanks to his contribution. Led the colonists over Great Britain, holds the most prominent position for the transcendence of the abuse and taxing of Britain. The rules and acts we wanted to be written, key contribution in the Constitution, which when it needed a supreme law, was the solution. Earliest president elected, which was what everyone expected, won by majority vote, swept the competition. It was a unanimous vote for the presidential goat. He was the only vote that could keep our country afloat. After him, our capital was named, an honor no one else could have claimed. And as if our country couldn't chill, we slapped his face on the quarter and the dollar bill. So every time you open your wallet, George is inside, ready to buy all it. Showing appreciation, we show no lack. It's the least we could do to pay him back. For all this, he was the cause, and pause, here comes the chorus. Get ready to applause.
These four led the way, how our country is today. You got TJ, George, and Lincoln. Don't forget Roosevelt, cause then you ain't thinking. They all were presidents in the US, all held the country in distress. All of them we did adore, now we display them on Rushmore. Jefferson, born in 1743, believe all should be free, believe self-governing and democracy. Wrote the decree for our liberty, the defining document in our history. Declaration of Independence, always in our memory. Purchased Louisiana Territory, oversaw Lewis and Clark on their journey to map the land, which is key. When our protection of individual rights took our country to new heights, even when our nation was black as night, he was there guiding us with his light and insight. Had a strict constitutional view, he's on the nickel and $2 bill. He's the first Secretary of State, Hamilton he wanted to decimate. If that's not enough to get him on Rushmore, I don't know what else you could ask for.
Theodore Roosevelt, aka Teddy, kept the nation from being unsteady. Problems of variety fill our society and led to a time when no one was ready for the issues we are facing already. Industrial production, political corruption caused an interruption in the modernizing eruption. The drive of urbanization and immigration led to a situation in the migration of the nation. These put our nation in captivity, but led to a time of social activity. He was a driving force in the progressive era. He brought reform to save us from terror, and generally wanted good in the lives of the people whose conditions are being deprived, so they could live healthier, wealthier, and easily survive. He was against monopoly before competition. For this, antitrust laws were commissioned. When drugs and food got polluted, Teddy passed laws making them undiluted. Another situation was railroad regulation, in which Teddy took operation. He wanted safety in the workplace and fairness to all race, so abuse and segregation he tried to erase. His plans that he called the Square Deal was the vision for America to be ideal, and his summary and plan for the nation he'd heal. Teddy preserved the environment and never tired from it. He promoted natural resource conservation. He demanded land and wildlife preservation. Many national parks were added to the nation. His actions made America a better place, and for that, Rushmore now holds his face.
These four led the way, how our country is today. You got TJ, George, and Lincoln. Don't forget Roosevelt, cause then you ain't thinking. They all were presidents in the US, all held the country in distress. All of them we did adore, now we display them on Rushmore. Here comes Lincoln. Without him, our country would be sinking. Honest Abe was his nickname. He had an aim to put slavery to shame. A controversy dividing our country, solved it so all were free. He wanted elimination of discrimination by signing the Emancipation Proclamation. Civil War's on the line, Lincoln's on his prime. He preserved the Union. He made the North and South reunion. His beard beyond that penny, his face beyond that bill of 5. To be on those, he had to have drive, determination in his eyes, always on that prize. His life stopped short when he tragically dies. Abe led us through our darkest years, although he conquered through division and tears, allowed slavery to cease for an increase of peace. His firm belief was to abolish slavery. Abe accomplished with utmost bravery, emphasized 3 times, I hope you get it. Abe be out here, so don't forget it. All this he did in a short time, now we honor him long time.